Hi, I'm Steve Hicks with FlexRadio. These are the Flex 6000 radios. We have them in a number of different forms. We have, this is what we call an M series that has a display on the radio. We also have them that just have a plastic front on the front of the radio, and those can be operated from a computer, from an iPhone, from a Mac or a PC. These radios have a minimum of 2 receivers in them, so you can see here I have one pan adapter, a spectrum display, and a waterfall display down here. But I can do this and add a second, so I can watch 2 bands at the same time. This particular radio has only 2 receivers in it, but we have another one that has 4 receivers in it. The 4 receivers would allow you to do things like watch 4 separate bands on FT8, for example. So you could watch 10, 15, 20, and 40 meters all at the same time on FT8. And then if you saw a signal on any one of those bands you want to work, you just click on it and it automatically goes and works that guy. So there's a lot of capability in these radios. They're completely reprogrammable. So we offer software updates on a regular basis. We have those 3-4 times a year. We also have API, so you can control the radio from other devices. And we have a waveform API, so that additional waveforms can be added to it. For example, the FreeDV Codec 2 codec and waveform, we have a pluggable software package you can load into the radio and get that capability. So this is Smart SDR for Windows, which allows you to connect to our radios. With any of our radios, you can place them on the internet and connect to them remotely. So this display here, we happen to be in California right now, but this is connected to a radio in Canada. And so you can do anything you can do from this display that you can connected to the radio right in front of it. So you can operate, zoom around, see who's operating, talk to somebody on the air, whatever you want. So the pan adapter bandwidth on this, the spectrum analyzer, can see up to 14 megahertz at a time. So I can zoom this way out and you can see 14 megahertz of spectrum, or we can zoom way in and you can see just a few kilohertz at a time. So if I wanted to go look at, let's say 14.077 and look at FT8 signals, I could do that and see them all here very close together. So our entry-level radio is just above $2,000, and it goes up from there. We have a radio, this is our top-of-the-line radio, a Flex 6700, and it has 8 simultaneous receivers in it, and also receives on 2 meters in addition to HF and transmits there. We have HF radios, which are the ones that you see here. We also have a full legal limit amplifier and tuner, which are down on the end down here. I'll show you those. That's the Power Genius XL, which is on the far end down here. This is a full legal limit tuner that works on any product that you have today, HF radios. It'll work on a Flex radio. You can plug an Ethernet connector into it. If you have a ICOM, Kenwood, Yaesu, other radio, it has connections for CAT, CI5, all that in the back of it. Here it is transmitting, so you can see we have the power turned down a little bit because we have a small dummy load here.
And we have 120 volt input.
Yes. And we also have the Tuner Genius XL over here, which is a full legal limit antenna tuner, which goes with the amplifier. That's this guy here. And it can also be used with either Flex products or other radio products as well. You can find us on the internet at www.flexradio.com. We go to a number of trade shows throughout the year. You can find us at those. We're here at Pacificon today, but we go to Dayton, Boxborough, all kinds of other ones across the country.